Yo. Welcome to Reasonable Wrestling. It is your boys, Chris the Most High. I don't know my lighter at. For the 6 month anniversary, I bring back the lighter. This is Reasonable Wrestling Podcast, as I stated. Your boys, Chris the Most High, with my tag team partner, CT Chidi Bang.
Yo, what's up?
And we are here for our 26th consecutive week. And in our fashion, we late as shit. It is. Yep. This is the most CT and Chris fashion. We're fucking gonna hate ourselves in the morning. Yeah. But it's to deliver content to everybody that listens to us. And how you listen to us, obviously, is that you search Reasonable Wrestling Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever podcasts are podcasting. And also, you've been paying attention to us on social media, because I seen y'all been listening to our character spotlight of Charlotte. Yeah, that is also on SoundCloud Reasonable Wrestling Podcast. Hey, go listen
to it. Hella research. It's really good.
And
I listened to it earlier.
Yeah, we posted it up on Instagram, Reasonable Wrestling Podcast, IG, Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, RW Podcast 1. We're just working, man. We're trying to build consistency. That's actually on our whiteboard. Yeah. Consistency. So 6 months, 26 weeks, and we're gonna kick off the motherfucking show with the most fire topic of the week.
Daniel Bryan. This week we're talking about Daniel Bryan. That for real, right?
I don't think that Daniel Bryan is the hottest topic of the week.
Oh.
The man. The legend. The Irish Lass Kicker. Becky Lynch has been the topic of wrestling for this is Wednesday. Thursday morning.
I have no problem talking about Becky Lynch. I can talk about Becky Lynch all day. I think Becky Lynch right now is probably the number one wrestler on the roster in terms of like notoriety and just like her credibility right now is at an all-time high. And I think that a lot of that goes to Nia punching her in the nose on Monday.
Hold on. We're not finna act like Becky just got over because of the fucking
No, I'm not saying
overhand right. You know,
I think that Becky,
fine. Love you, big
of course, it's everything. It's like a culmination of her attitude change. It's like that just makes her even more
of a badass.
You know, with the broken nose and going through that whole takeover. If you guys haven't watched Raw, there was a whole thing with Becky Lynch coming in and invading with the Raw SmackDown roster, and within the melee, she got decked in the nose by Nia Jax. So she's not going to be having a match with Ronda Rousey at this week on Survivor Series in a match with Ronda Rousey. So that's going to Charlotte, as she announced on SmackDown. How do you feel about that?
I mean, everybody know that was the match that they wanted, so there it is. We have it, you know. And don't effing downplay Becky Lynch like she's some secondary story, okay? She has been the most consistently over character.
She's compelling.
Since SummerSlam? Before SummerSlam, when she's been on that quest at Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and the turn happened SummerSlam night, and she has been the story of that show. Headline, man,
and I'm not underplaying it as a.
I know, but I understand
that Becky's over because of the punch. I'm not saying that Becky's over because of that. I'm saying that just makes her even more legit. I think Becky, we're all anticipating her return now. That's the best thing about this right now, is that we're all anticipating her returning. There's her facing against Ronda is a match in the making, and now even her and Nia down the line, whenever they get on the same roster, is a match in the making. I see this having so many tentacles that could play off of this one incident. Even Charlotte and Ronda, we're getting that now on Survivor Series. That can play out to being a Four Horsewomen kind of thing. As
I said on our live podcast, Reasonable Wrestling Spotlight, Second Nature,
Charlotte
Flair.
But that can play into something. You know, we'll see. Maybe we'll see. You know, Sasha and Bailey come out, or maybe we'll see Shayna Baszler.
I think Bailey. I don't know. That might be storyline.
Or Shayna Baszler and you know, the Four Horsemen of UFC might come out. Trying Schaefer and Jessamine Duke to join Ronda, and it would be cool if they try to tell that story a little bit, and or maybe plant a seed.
I think everything you're talking about is the reason why Becky Lynch, her storyline, SmackDown, creative with this particular story is my high spot of the week. Bringing back high spots. Everything that we just discussed, that is the reason why Becky's my high spot. Because just for the simple fact that...
And I don't mean to, like, gloss over Becky. Because I'm saying... But right now we know she's not going to be... how long do you think she's going to be out? She's going to be out for a while?
I'm not sure.
Because she had a concussion. Like, Nia hit her so hard she broke her nose and gave her a concussion. I mean, Nia... I mean, we'll talk about Nia in a little bit, but Nia's taking all these bitches out, man. Like, she just acting like this shit's real. Like...
It is real, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Yo, if y'all don't watch Evolution, check out Nia launching Zelina Vega at Tamina's face. It's just the most craziest shit I've ever seen. But yeah, you know, we can even just talk about her right now. What do you think about Nia's in-ring behaviors? Do you think that...
Man, it's fucking wrestling.
I think it's just wrestling. I think it's wrestling too. No one says shit about Samoa Joe injuring niggas on left and right, you know?
Paralyzing niggas.
Yeah, for real. And, you know... Yeah, so no one says nothing when it's like Samoa Joe because you like Samoa Joe.
Well, we can't really say that because Mr. Kennedy did get fired for fucking a Randy Orton show.
That's Mr. Kennedy. That's an anomaly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
people are injuring people all the time in the wrestling industry, and it's gonna happen when you take the woman seriously.
Yeah, we just said Seth killed Sting, and Seth broke, you know, John Cena's nose, and you know it's yeah. Rick Rude broke his own back by doing a dive at Sting. So, yeah, that's how he ended up, like, you can go back and watch it. Jump doing a dive, they were wrestling on a TV stage, and he hit the corner of the joint like that, broke his back. So, you know,
Rest in peace, Rick Rude.
Yeah, wrestling, I mean, the great.
Yeah.
Ravishing one. Sorry.
But yeah.
But I don't necessarily, I mean, I don't see it, man. Like, Nia looked up and she was just like, cause if y'all look at the clip, find it on social media, you've probably seen it already if you're a wrestling fan. Becky was kind of like laying some hits in. The adrenaline rush was pumping. You know, they came in and did the invasion angle for the women this year as they did last year for the men, or the tag team I think it was last year they did it. So. I thought it was a really good angle. I love Becky showing up, putting Ronda in the armbar. Love the facials from Ronda. Love Becky coming out there being the badass. And they came in and had the melee. I don't have any gripes against Nia. Nia is Ronda's next opponent. So,
it adds credibility to Nia, that's for damn sure.
It definitely adds credibility for Nia. And I mean, honestly, like legit, this is the best worst case scenario. Nia just broke somebody's face.
Yeah, as a dominant figure, that's something she can use.
People always say, well, why Ronda Rousey get into wrestling? It's fake. Somebody just broke somebody's face with a fist. So there's that. That's kind of similar to the sport she just left.
That's true. That's true.
So enjoy it. So talking about my high spot on SmackDown.
But a little bit more about Nia. I want to say.
Gosh, what's
up? Just going forward for her and Ronda. I think the whole Tamina thing. I don't know.
Are we doing this now? Are we doing the Book in Black now?
I just said it since you were just talking about it.
I mean, so what was the point of the whole pre-show meeting? That was I love our dynamic of the show.
If you want me to keep it real, you literally just said we're gonna bleed into it, and I was like, if I mention, we'll talk about the Book in Black, we'll do it, and that's what we are doing. I was like, all right, we'll just
fine. Let's get Nia out the way. And then double back to SmackDown.
Okay.
let's double back to Nia. Talk about how I do not care. You was Nia and Tamina. What about Nia and Tamina? No. What about Nia and Tamina?
No. Let's not do that.
No, and we're here.
We're here.
Welcome to Reasonable Wrestling. This is how the first episode kind of like sparked off. Before the show, we talked like this, and it forced us to get in front of a mic. So, about Nia Jax, realistically, man, we said we don't have a format. When did we say that? 4 weeks ago? A while ago.
Yeah.
So, hey, this is our show. Book in Black. Nia Jax was going to be our Book in Black for the week. And now that we kind of like made Nia the star, or the star aligned for Nia, she is going to be Ronda Rousey's next opponent.
Okay.
But as far as what she goes and be now, it goes back to what we've always wanted her to be. We always wanted Nia Jax to be the dominant kind of like, dare we say, brute of the women's division.
Okay.
I don't think she needs necessarily Tamina to be that. I don't know what they're doing with this Tamina thing. I want them to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Okay.
Like, so, and like...
So you think that Tamina being her bodyguard or whatever, she
don't
need her?
It's a hindrance.
Alright.
It's a hindrance.
So you don't see her getting the title anytime soon either, right?
No. I don't think she wins the title.
Ronda holds it to WrestleMania?
Yes, for sure.
Or at least maybe beyond that? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, Ronda doesn't get like a second reign beforehand.
So she goes from this feud, after breaking somebody's face, she's going to have her match with Ronda Rousey, lose, and then go into Royal Rumble, or is she going to go, is that...
Superstar shakeup happens. Nia's going to end up on SmackDown.
Oh.
She needs a little... That's my Book in Black for Nia.
Yeah, she needs a little shakeup.
My Book in Black for Nia is that, okay, she had a WrestleMania moment, which I was there at.
But Nia's not black, mind you.
Yes, she is, man.
Nia's not black.
Man.
She's Samoan, half Samoan.
Listen,
and half Caucasian, half white.
Samoan's black.
We keep saying that. I'm like halfway through the Book in Black, and I'm like, wait a minute, Nia's Book in Black.
Yes, because Nia's black. Hey, somebody fact check us.
Yeah, alright. But yeah, I can see her on SmackDown. I think you're right.
Yeah.
When it comes to SmackDown, I think that Nia, when that shakeup happens, her going SmackDown is fresh for her.
Because remember, I was salivating at the fact that Charlotte and Nia will oppose each other at Survivor Series in the 5-on-5 women's match.
Yeah.
So I would like to see that Charlotte just got there, having Nia go over to SmackDown. I don't think you move Becky.
Yeah, and you get the Nia,
Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think going forward, Nia has to maintain this not so much I'm a bitch attitude, but like even on social media, she's just like, okay, everybody's asking about her face, like, is anybody gonna ask about me? And I'm like, no, Nia, we're not. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna ask about your fist after somebody's face is broken. I apologize.
Nia posted a picture of her fist and saying, "No one's everybody to ask me how my fist is feeling." Is heel 101, and that's what she needs to do. She needs to lean into this and use this for her character right now.
For sure.
You know, and she just turned heel like a couple weeks ago. I mean, ever since Roman going out, and then now Becky's injury, with all the injuries happening lately, the roster is crazy right now. So we're getting a lot of crazy turns, a lot of crazy shit's happening on TV back to back.
I mean,
you know,
speaking of goddamn
turns, let's get into my high spot, Daniel Bryan.
Yo,
that was unbelievable. I was shocked. You're sitting there like, oh, we're gonna get Brock and Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series, and trust me, guys, I can't wait to see this match. I really can't. But I'm just astounded that they actually had the balls to turn Daniel Bryan heel right now. I don't see the reason why.
Well, honestly, so I was CT this past couple of today pretty much because I read some quote unquote dirt sheets, but just read some Twitter stuff that was posted, and it was actually Daniel Bryan's idea. Daniel Bryan presented the idea. It was like, hey, he kind of feels pigeonholed in his babyface role.
But he should be a babyface. It's like I guess he feels restricted, but
I mean, and Vince pulled the trigger. Vince pulled the trigger. They said that Vince made the decision last weekend.
So pretty much him being babyface and coming back, that whole run was like not for nothing.
No, it set it up. Bro.
It didn't set up for me. I think that was kind of like a reaction to the way
I know. Are you kidding me? Daniel Bryan coming back from injury. Daniel Bryan coming back from injury. We get him against the Miz. We get him trying to overcome. We get him in a championship match, face versus face with AJ Styles. You're like, fudge sickles. Daniel Bryan, ultimate fucking babyface. That is how you make one of the best heels in the business. When when it is your most over babyface, and you take that switch.
Okay. I mean, we had SmackDown open with AJ Styles in the ring, and Paul Heyman came out there and he just taunted AJ into putting Daniel Bryan over. From hearing that, the way that promo went down, I did not expect to see a match for the WWE Championship that night. I did not expect to see a turn, and we got both of them and a title change in that night. I think that match, I think that set up by putting Daniel Bryan over in the beginning of the show, him coming out there like, hey, I don't want you to talk shit, like don't bring my name up, AJ, going into a brawl and that getting out of control, and Shane over there trying to separate them like by himself, so to speak, almost, and then having everybody trying to separate them. I thought it was a good way to enter into the show. I just didn't know where they were going by the end. When I'm looking at it, it was a more shock value to me than I'm definitely curious to see where they take this, but Daniel Bryan being here, if he asks for it, I assume he has a way. He has a bigger, grander plan. You know.
What would you do with him, babyface?
I would have had him climb the mountaintop and get to the top as a face.
Because
at the end of the day,
don't we hate sequels?
His story, I guess it is a sequel.
Don't we hate remakes?
I'm not saying he should be like doing the yes movement again. What I'm trying to say is, this is about his journey back from injury, you know, and like his head, you know, his concussions.
That's what makes this story so good. I only came back for one bleeping reason. I left as champion. I had one title defense, and y'all gave me fucking Kane in a no holds bars match.
It just kills me, man.
And I had to drop the title. I don't give a fuck about friendship. I left Birdie at home, okay? I left Bree at the crib to come back for this championship. And if I gotta kick a motherfucking AJ Styles in the face to get it, to be back on top, to be back the man, because I missed it so much, he worked his motherfucking ass off to be champion. Got it at WrestleMania and had to drop it a month later. Yeah. That has to probably like, God damn.
I mean, that's gonna eat you alive, of course.
And so that's what makes you a heel. That can turn you.
But he's been such a baby. I guess it's like a starstruck from seeing Daniel Bryan that way, having not seen him for a long time, and they did it with Johnny too, just recently. So I'm like, all your organic, you know, white meat baby faces, y'all just turn.
You know why?
Even Becky, like heels. They all turn them.
We love.
But when it comes to like Roman Reigns, who is over here doing like getting booed and shit, they won't turn him. They won't turn John Cena. But our baby face, organic white meat baby faces, they want to just troll their fan base.
I think also too, like, Daniel Bryan can afford to be back and forth because his range. We always talk about these guys are actors. Bryan Danielson can portray his actor with more range.
As a heel.
Not even as a heel, but he just has more range as an actor. Like, you can see, like, you can watch Man on Fire with with Denzel Washington and be on his side the whole movie. And then you can watch Training Day and you're like, God damn, he's an ass.
No, I think that Daniel Bryan can do it, but also
other people can't.
Oh,
Roman is that. That's what I'm saying. Like they look at him like John can, but it's also a value is like, come on. When John was doing it, it was like that's the
but
real
Roman
John.
Can't even do a face. You might as well try fucking heel. Like he's not the best actor as a face. Like that has nothing to do with it to me. But Daniel Bryan, I'm saying, is like when he's such an organic, you want to root for the guy. Like now we have like no, they did it to Sami Zayn before everybody. Like now you have no like white meat babies.
Who cares? We don't have white meat. Bro, we cheer Adam Cole every time he comes. Joe. He went to a man's house. Okay.
Hey man. Hey man.
You know what I mean? So like we
He's
like
at my house.
there's no white meat baby face. There's no like, you know, we cheer Kevin Owens. You know what I mean? Like, so it's.
I mean, I'm curious to see where it goes. You know, but hey, what if I think that now maybe he has to shave everything off. You know, shave the beard, shave the hair, come back, you know, clean baby face, and be like American Dragon. Old school heel.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind that. I told you he was working American Dragon style matches 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when him and AJ had the first encounter. So like, I'm very intrigued. I don't have any like.
And for all you guys who don't know, prior to Daniel Bryan's WWE career, he was portrayed as the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. And he had a hell of a heel career in ROH and other places in the Indies. Go back and check that out. But yeah, if he comes and brings that persona to WWE with the season that he has right now, we'll see what happens. You know, as a heel, I'm really curious to see where he takes it.
Because honestly, like you gotta know him and AJ is gonna go until at least the Rumble. You know what I mean? AJ can't get his rematch at Survivor Series. He'll probably get it at Table Slides and Cheers. And then you have a blow off at Royal Rumble, because that would have been like, what, a best of 5 already? A best of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So is he going to hold it to WrestleMania? He can drop it before then.
Who knows, man? I mean, Bryan can go in as a heel champion and make somebody. Who can you make at that time? Maybe we get a face Joe. Or a tweener Joe. Or, I mean, who's coming back from injury that we don't know of? Who can be, like, they don't have, who wins the Rumble?
It's really hard right now in WWE, because I don't see anybody, them pushing anybody like that to that level. I think they keep AJ, Daniel Bryan.
You can't say that.
In that level, not the angle going to WrestleMania, but I keep, because you know they're in the stratosphere of talent right now, AJ and Daniel Bryan, and so is Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I don't know. There's a drop off after that. I think Finn Balor is very popular, but they're not. They've proved they're not using him. You know, so like.
We don't know. We don't know what their plan is. Finn versus Daniel Bryan could be a match, and then therefore you don't have to have a superstar shakeup. Finn's already on SmackDown.
Maybe.
And I mean and then as your superstar shakeup, you can move AJ to Raw. Vince wants AJ on Raw. But then again, he may look at the brand and be like, okay, the house that AJ Styles built, and that might literally be his thing. So now you look at the roster, okay, Shinsuke on Raw. You know, Vince would love that type of fucking trick show on Monday Night Raw. You know?
We'll see.
So, like, I think going into it, like, Daniel Bryan has options because, like I said, at least until Rumble, I believe he's going to have the title. And then we'll see who wins the Rumble.
Gotcha.
We'll see who wins the Rumble. I think Finn's going to be 30.
Shit. I mean, you think he's going to be what, 30?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
30th entrance.
Oh, the 30th entrance
in the
Royal Rumble. I mean, that's quite possible. But going forward, I just hope, because it's just been crazy within the WWE past couple of weeks with the things, with the way that things have shaped up backstage, and so I have no idea. I have no idea where they're going with anything. I'm just speculating. But you talked about Raw a bit. Let's actually speak about Raw. What do you think about Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman's first segment, the first segment of Raw, where Braun Strowman took everybody out again on Raw, and he got himself into a match.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I told you if they didn't crown him, what they crown him, I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about Braun Strowman. I don't care about Baron Corbin.
So let's get to somebody you do care. Okay. Dean Ambrose.
For sure. Best producer of the fucking week. Alright, listen. Everybody has YouTube. Go on YouTube, type in WWE, go on their page. You don't have to subscribe. But if you see somebody standing in front of a car and it's flames, click on it.
A dumpster fire.
It's my man Dean Ambrose, right? It's my man John Moxley, okay? My man gave and delivered one of the best promos on television. And he pretty much made the argument that he did not turn on Seth. It may have been Seth pushed Dean to turn. Speaking to him condescendingly, always calling him a lunatic fringe when my man is quite intelligent, you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, like I said, he came back to protect Roman and Seth on different things. It wasn't even like he came back and tried to help them out together. He came and helped them out on different things. Oh, Seth, you kept getting your ass beat by Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. I got you, dog. Oh, shit, Braun Strowman wants to cash in his money in the bank. I got you, dog.
Yeah.
And then my consolation prize is I'm a tag team champion again. Fuck out of here. So, like, to see Dean say, like, maybe he was held back by the Shield, like, he was the man for, we talked about SmackDown, before getting drafted to Raw, he was the man on SmackDown.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He was the Iron Man of WWE.
Yeah, Dean was the man in WWE for like a good time, like the 16, I think that year.
Yeah, that 16, yeah.
2016. He was the man, and that promo was impactful. I thought it was great. I think it explained his situation, but it had a very, very logical explanation to why a man like that would act the way he's been doing. I'm just sick of Michael Cole after every time Dean's on screen turn to Renee Young and saying, "Hey man, what's going on with your husband?" If I was Renee Young, I would be like, "Nigga,
that's what you get."
Did he not just explain himself right after the promo?
That's what you get for being married, and you want to announce it. Look how Roots of Atlanta. Sure ain't been the same.
Every time I go, what?
No,
you know what's going on, Dean?
You know what?
She's like, hey,
that Michael does.
I tried talking to him, and I don't know.
It's boss time. Aggravated the shit out of me. Michael come, fam. Every time Sasha Banks presents herself on screen, it's not boss time.
What is boss time anyway? What exactly? What's the definition of boss time?
Is that management time? You know what I mean? Is this like supervisor time?
Of boss time.
Anyway.
Please, like cool.
So Dean Ambrose, promo against Seth Rollins is my best produced, and honestly, I think that's not my best. What did I say was my best written? No, I know what I said. My best written was SmackDown, the show. How the show was written, because Raw, obviously we're talking about Raw.
Wait, time out. About Raw, because Dean Ambrose, when you talk about how you liked that promo, I thought the Drew McIntyre promo was a little bit better, and I want to tie that with Dean Ambrose real quick, because that promo with Drew McIntyre, that kind of put him in like another level. That did for Drew McIntyre a great thing. He not only put himself above Dolph by saying, "I'm on that level, and you're gonna fight Dolph instead of me."
Of course.
So if you guys haven't watched it, go back to Monday Night Raw. Watch Drew McIntyre promo. He came out with to Dolph Ziggler to talk about how he defeated Kurt Angle the prior week, and how he respects the guy, but he's not weakness, and he represents like the locker room and the fans, and he's out there to just expunge the weakness in the roster, and he's not there to play games. I think he then said he would be on top of Raw, and he told everybody he's trying to do that. It's a more main eventer type promo, and he actually dissed Dolph Ziggler in the entire like kind of subconsciously dissed Dolph Ziggler by saying, you know what, Finn Balor, you can't, because Finn Balor came out to confront him, and he said you didn't have to. You could have ended Kurt Angle with a little bit more dignity, pretty much. Like, you didn't have to go that route with beating him with his own move and stretching it out longer and taking your time defeating him. And Drew was like, all right, if you got to talk so much, you can fight, but you're not going to fight me. You're not up to my level. You're going to fight Dolph. And it's a reversal of where Dolph and him were a couple months ago. Just a couple months ago, Dolph was the guy with the backup. And now it's kind of like what happened with Diesel and Shawn Michaels. Diesel kind of became the forefront after a while. And, Diesel had the belt back in the day. He got the title before Shawn ever did, Kevin Nash. This is going to be, well, Dolph had a championship, but this is Drew McIntyre's coming out party in this promo, I think. And that promo did more for Drew McIntyre than Dean's promo did for his program, I think.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Or for him.
That's debatable because, like you just said, everybody's turning heel. That heel turn for Dean is fresh. We haven't had an explanation. That promo was the explanation. You just wanted that You just asked for that explanation last week.
Yeah.
So and it's going once those tag titles is dropped, we're gonna have us a blood feud between Rollins and Dean, which is gonna elevate both of them.
Yeah.
Which will rekindle the best feud that WWE has had in recent memory was the 2015 part of 2016 feud with that heel Seth and babyface Dean Ambrose.
Okay.
So
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
So I don't know. I like Drew's, but I like Drew's promo. It was kind of long-winded, but he talked with presence. He talked with confidence. He talked with understanding that this is the moment. So like he kind of I kind of felt the promo. You know what I mean? So I'm not debating that Drew didn't have a good promo. All I'm saying is that I think Dean's was a little bit more.
It was more meaningful
and it was more spot on too. Like that was like him, the long pauses in the production of it, the fire, throwing a tactical vest, literally saying like Roman and you made me weak. And I listened to Drew. Drew's like, hey, this locker room is very deprived on not putting in the work. And I said I appreciate Drew for what he shows and the effort he puts into his craft.
Yeah.
So seeing him on the mic definitely puts him to where if I see him on a main event level, if I see him and Brock at Royal Rumble, this promo kind of helps him. When I see Dean and Seth, the promo that they gave adds layer to that promo package that you love to watch when we're doing our character spotlight so much.
I feel you. Yeah, the promo package get me, man. And before we go to your best friend, speaking of a promo package, the promo package between Johnny Gargano's and our Black's match this week, as NXT always does, that was probably like my best produced. That was great. Like, even though I don't think Johnny's a great heel per se right now. I think he's still trying to learn how to do it and come off it like natural. I think the way they put that promo together with the mystery of Aleister Black, and then you see Johnny like sneaking past William Regal, going into the Full Sail University entrance, back entrance. I think that the package, if you got, you probably haven't seen it, but you got to go check it out. It tells the whole story of why he did what he did, and it gets you hyped to see these two guys fight, which it should. NXT they're just killing the game with all these promo packages. So this week that was my best produced.
I like Johnny finding his footing. That place NXT is full of babyface potential. We already established that.
I think there's a lot of heel energy, man.
No, we already established that Riddle's gonna be that guy.
Yes, Riddle. Speaking of Riddle, he was on. He had a little backstage promo this week on NXT.
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, he's like, you know, I already made my debut." His debut instead of debut. That wasn't that funny. But yeah, it seems like they're gonna stretch out him and Cassius on a little bit longer. But back to Johnny, yeah. There's a lot of heel energy. You should say Matt Riddle, yeah, but I think across the roster, there's a lot of heel energy, man.
Yeah, I mean, Velveteen is a face.
I still get heel
Ricochet is a
face, yeah.
Pete Dunne's a face. I mean,
Pete Dunne's a tweener.
Adam Cole is definitely like a face, dog. Shout out to Adam Cole.
I'm gonna tell you, just because they cheer you doesn't make you a face.
Hey. You tell that to Vince McMahon. God damn it. No, but outside of that being produced in NXT, I want to just give a quick shout out to Bianca Belair. I just love her stuff. Her backstage promo the week before last with Mia Yim. The match was good. I just see a big time star in her, so I just wanted to give a quick little, you know, where you gotta find your charger and you just throw the flashlight on your phone real quick. That's my character flashlight for Bianca Belair. Find my charger. Back to the show. My best written was the show SmackDown. Just how they bleed in from Raw. Like, we didn't really get too deep into Raw because there's no need. We already talked about the big thing that happened on Raw was the fight. The melee at the end of the show between the women.
Half of that was SmackDown.
Bro, I can't think of nothing else that happened on Raw.
Yeah.
And I didn't even watch the show, so there's that.
Okay.
I just don't want to see Daniel Bryan die, okay? All he does is take fucking... all Brock gives is Germans. Daniel can't take those bumps, I don't believe, consistently.
I don't think that's smart.
I don't think it's smart. But the
he would do it.
of possibly watching a man die is something that I would not turn my eye to, so I'll be watching, okay? Shout out to WWE for filling my palate.
Yeah, I mean, the parallel between last year's Survivor Series and around this time, TLC, and this year with the injuries and people getting sick last year with Braun Strowman and Roman getting sick, and then there's injuries last year around this time. It's crazy, you know? Last year we were expecting to see the Shield versus Braun and them. This year we're seeing, you know, Roman leave, and now Becky gets hurt and she's out. It's just a lot of fluctuating going on that makes for a card that's different than what we expected. Last year we also thought Jinder Mahal was going to face Brock Lesnar in Survivor Series, which nobody wanted to see.
No.
But then we got AJ and Brock, which was great. And now we're getting down Bryan and Brock. I see Brock winning, obviously. I think that
I don't know. I don't know.
The excitement for the match could be higher because it just got announced.
Can Daniel take an L after turning heel?
Hell yeah, he can take an L after turning heel. Because he's Daniel Bryan and he's tiny. You know?
Oh yeah. God damn it, he's tiny, pal.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not winning or
titties.
Unless he cheats, that's the only way I can see him winning this match.
So okay, so you got what's your answer? You think we got Brock wins, Daniel wins, no finish. What's your answer?
My finish. Oh, wait, my finish. My answer is Brock Lesnar taking the W.
Okay. Woo! Okay, my official statement is that it's gonna be a no contest.
Oh.
So I believe AJ is gonna pull up.
All right. All right. That's a good
AJ
take.
is gonna pull up, you bitch ass nigga. And
That would be smart too.
so
It
it saves both of them.
Yeah.
It saves.
But
Saves Daniel.
I'm gonna stick with Brock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Brock.
Okay. So next thing that's on this fucking card that I am going to love, Shinsuke Swagamora, United States Champion, SmackDown representative, versus Seth the freaking man, I don't know, that's Becky's name now, Rollins, Intercontinental Champion on Raw side. Super excited about the match. Obviously, there's no build up for it because it's Seth versus Shinsuke. I also think this would be interference, but I think Nakamura wins.
See, this is where I think Dean pulls up and cost Seth Rollins the match. I think Nakamura takes it because of Dean.
Alright, so we both got 2 for
Should be a
Shinsuke.
good match.
It should be a really good
It's another
match.
dream match. I mean, give him time. We'll see what happens.
Exactly. So, now we got Ronda. It was supposed to be Ronda versus Becky. That's going to be postponed. Now we have Ronda versus Charlotte.
And we all want to see that too.
And we know Ronda's not taking no
L's.
L's.
No.
So,
Ronda's
How-
winning that.
how does Charlotte lose and maintain credibility
She doesn't.
to the wrestling fans?
Only if the 4 horsewomen of UFC have an impact on this match. That's Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, Marina Shafir coming in and helping out Ronda Rousey. That's the only way. Or only that Ronda loses if Nia turns somehow. That's not, Nia's already turned. No, that's not happening. So Ronda's winning this match, but as for Charlotte's credibility, it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna have to be DQ. It's gonna have to be DQ.
I think Ronda wins.
Has Ronda lost the match yet?
No, I don't think so. I
thought she did.
Mm. I
Yeah,
don't
she
think
lost to she lost to Tyler. I mean, no, she didn't lose that. She lost to yeah, she lost to Tyler to Alexa Bliss.
No, it was a cash in and Alexa pinned Nia.
Pinned Nia.
Yeah, Alexa's not pinning a goddamn Ronda.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big no for me, dog.
Okay. Alright, so who's winning with Team SmackDown Raw for the women?
Team SmackDown Raw, speaking of Nia and stuff, Raw team is trash. Mickey James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott.
You got Sasha Banks and Bailey on the roster, just chilling backstage and catering, and they're not on the show. Isn't that fucking blasphemy? You have 5 spots and you don't choose Sasha or Bailey? That's crazy.
I mean, and they first Carmella, Naomi,
Crazy.
Sonya Deville, Asuka, and TBA because Charlotte was on that.
Not even
Team.
Ember Moon? Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's led by Alexa though, so this is all heels per se.
That makes sense storyline wise.
Oh,
They
but
usually
now
they
he's not a
never
heel.
do that.
God damn, that fucked up my logic. How Natty and Ruby Riott gonna be on the same team? No, that's not gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure.
Somebody's gonna get jumped backstage.
Yeah. This doesn't stink. Anyway, I think honestly the Blue wins it. Cause
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna.
go over Team Raw for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the captain for the ladies on SmackDown?
I don't know.
Because Charlotte's not there anymore.
Paige, I guess, was the captain because she's the general manager. Yep, there it is. You motherfuckers can't get nothing done. Alright, so going to the men, right? The Raw side has Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley, captained by Baron Corbin with Leo Rush on the side. And they face The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. I think Raw takes this one.
I think SmackDown takes this one.
Oh, see, look at this fucking contrast we have in this show. Welcome to Reasonable Wrestling.
Wait, time out.
No, stay. Pause.
Braun? Yeah, Braun taking it. Raw lost last year because Braun got cheated, turned on by Triple H. Oh no, they won.
Yeah, Triple H turned on Kurt Angle. Hey, if you guys don't know about the show, we do the show high, okay? And also, we did the show late. So we're high and tired. So we're
hired.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Oh shit! Alright, let's finish this shit up.
Alright.
Because I'm hired, nigga. Oh, okay. AOP Tag Team Champions on Raw versus The Bar Tag Team Champions on SmackDown. I think The Bar. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we give any fucks about this pre-show tag team match?
Who the fuck is in the tag team on pre-show? Oh, is it the tag team?
The tag team 5-on-5?
Good God. No, we don't care about this right now.
Okay.
There's no reason to care
Who
about it.
wins? SmackDown wins it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They got jobbed out on Raw the Braun. Like,
Yeah.
SmackDown gotta
Yeah.
win that.
Yeah, okay.
They got Usos are captaining, and they got Bobby Roode and fucking Gable captaining the other one. Like, who gives a fuck? You got. Oh,
Oh my God, Bobby Roode and Shanky. Oh, yes, don't care. Okay, also on the card, Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali.
So Buddy Murphy, yeah.
He maintained? Okay. So that's Survivor Series again, something that we're kind of looking forward to. We will be remiss to not talk about NXT TakeOver the night before. So since I am running through the cards here, it is a 4-match card. It means everybody's gonna get hella time to breathe.
Oh man, only 4 matches? Damn.
Not even a fucking taped pre-match that they have listed.
Damn.
It's just Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane, 2 out of 3 falls match.
It's gonna get time.
I think Shayna wins.
Yeah, Shayna definitely wins that.
And we have Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano regular singles match. I think Johnny wins nefariously.
Damn, I think that Johnny wins in fantasy too. I think Aleister gets called up.
Yep.
Aleister's
getting
getting called
Royal
up.
Rumble.
Aleister's going around, yep.
We have the championship match of Velveteen Dream versus the greatest sports entertainer of all time, Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa's winning that.
Of course.
As much as I would love to see Velveteen as NXT champion, it's not gonna happen.
And we have
Yeah.
undisputed Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and War Raiders in the War Games match. Since Undisputed won last year, I think they're going to win it this year.
Since Undisputed won last year, I think they're going to win it this year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Alright, so that wraps up our preview. What else do we have in our in our arsenal. Remember we used to do pages in a book where you just used to book the damn territory? That has evolved.
Yeah.
We will be here all fucking nice. We do
let's
have
let's say paging in a book. This is a little bit of business logic / paging in a book.
Okay.
Now, we talked about Bullet Club a lot on this podcast, and we talked about how Bullet Club was done. Like I think it was not last week or maybe the week before. That's over. I'm saying hypothetically, if we had somebody come in and take the leadership of the Bullet Club, I think this man could do it, and it won't be as hot as it was with Kenny Omega at the top, and you had the Young Bucks and whatnot. But I think he can bring an edge to it that's different and get some credibility to it, and that guy is Pac. As you guys may know him as, formerly known as Adrian Neville. Right now he's working in Dragon Gate over there in the UK, I believe. And his contract's, well, I'm not sure if he even has a contract with them, but, you know, New Japan's looking for a talent, you know, and people are, I know that they're gonna be reaching out to him. New Japan, TNA, ROH, they're gonna be reaching out to Pac to get him on their shows. What if he went to New Japan and joined Bullet Club as their new leader? Have you ever thought about that? Or
No, it has never crossed my mind, to be honest. I think that would be a good idea. Business-wise, I think it would give him a little bit of buzz. He's made his name over there in Japan, so obviously it would be familiar territory. As a performer, as a worker, as a known commodity, he brings a little bit more cachet. Bullet Club does need a notable leader. Especially in that market to where Bullet Club is so popular. So I think that's not a bad idea, honestly. I think that would be something to look out for. And speaking of look out for the Elite. Them guys are showing up soon.
they say they're
They're
not.
going to show up one by one. You're going to see Adam Page. He's 6'5", 260. You're going to see Cody come back home. You're going to see the Bucks show up. You're definitely going to see Omega come up. Marty Scurll's going to go down because he's going to be a 205 pound. So I think stay on the lookout. I think the Elite will definitely be the Elite will definitely make his presence known.
But yeah, Pac going over to New Japan, he will be the hottest guy on a free agent roster. I mean, in free agency, if he does that, I think right now, if the Elite went to WWE, Pac would become the hottest free agent. I don't know anybody else that's gonna make a buzz like him right now.
Speaking of making a buzz, New Orleans made a huge buzz last WrestleMania. The numbers came out. The city, whoever says wrestling ain't mainstream, ain't looking at these funds. New Orleans cashed in $175 million for the city. Just for hosting WrestleMania.
That's in one weekend.
One weekend, ton of wrestling fans, ton of, you know what I mean?
A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going on. I think, honestly, festivities started Wednesday. I think Access started Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. So you have Wednesday, Thursday, you give or take, and then you have the weekend. And then they are out of there by Wednesday again.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like
about a week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$175
$175 million going extra to your the economy of a city is huge. That's huge, and all because they hosted WrestleMania. So New York, I mean, so it's a wealthy city, so they're gonna have a big boost too. I'm not sure to what degree because such a big city that their boost might not mean as much.
I don't know, man.
Because it's a tourist spot.
Their city's trying to get $2 billion to get Amazon the headquarters there. They got looking, so city may need some extra bread.
That's true. That's true. I heard about that story.
Yeah. Look at us, multifaceted. But yeah, my business logic is like, wrestling is mainstream. Wrestling is kind of on this. Like we talked about Dwayne Johnson.
But with that being, go ahead.
You know, Dwayne Johnson, biggest movie star, comes from wrestling. John Cena is about to start branching himself out, comes from wrestling. Ronda Rousey, the biggest star in combat sports, changed her way of how she conducted her physicality in MMA to professional wrestling.
But
so.
you know, she's also into acting. Actor at UFC, and she couldn't act. So if you can't act and you can fight, this is the perfect thing for you, wrestling, because there's a lot of people that can't act, but they can perform in the ring and they can do cool shit. So this is a perfect avenue for her to branch out. Wrestling is popping, you know, and I just wanted to say that with it being so popular, that's why it's so maddening to me what they did with Crown Jewel. It's like you don't need to pimp yourself out like that, and you could have.
How you do when you're a global company, man. You do when you're a global company, and we'll never be in that situation to know what it's like for someone to hand us $100 million to come to their.
Speak for yourself.
I know nobody came to you and handed you $100 million.
Not yet. We haven't been there yet.
Listen. If I get handed a $100 million check, I'm letting y'all know y'all never hear from me again. Fuck wrestling, fuck all this shit. Okay, I'm tossing technology out the window, dog. And that is my logic to my business. Goddamn it. No, but I definitely do see how it can be conflicting, but it also can be like, hey, financially. Like, you know, we are a traveling production. So we take our biggest, like we just said, Fox wants to know when they ask WWE about this all women's show, hey, who are you going to put on TV for 52 weeks? Are they reliable? And they're like, yeah. Universal just did the same thing when they gave them $1 billion. And they're like, hey, Roman's going to be our mainstay. Ronda's gonna be our mainstay. What if Nia broke fucking Ronda's jaw? That investment that you put into Ronda is all that commercial and WWE 2K19 advertising, all that goes out the window. So I think you have to kind of like cover your bases as a company. You know what I mean? Like you have to.
I hear you. But WrestleMania is making a lot of money for cities. That's incentive enough to be like, all right, we can keep growing, you know, without having to get the payoff like right now for some, you know, you can have some kind of dignity and morals without.
It's wrestling. There's no dignity and morals.
Shout out to Vance. Yeah. Vance Archer.
All right, and on that note, it is 1:25, people. You know we're not editing this show. This is the unraw, the unfiltered, the uncut, underground podcast of this professional wrestling podcast game. And what you heard from us this hour and 7 minutes, it is what you're going to hear from us. No editing, no nothing. Enjoy.
You're saying that to me, not to you guys. You're saying that to me. It's cold. Yeah, I get you. I feel you. I see how it is.
Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Happy 26 weeks.